Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out one of UCANBE's brand new eyeshadow palettes. So this eyeshadow palette is following on from their original Abstraction eyeshadow palette, which essentially is a 72 pan eyeshadow palette. 72. I had to double check that. I counted just to confirm because I was like 72, like that just seemed like far too many shades, like an excessive amount of shades to have in one palette. But no, I can confirm there's 72 different eyeshadows in the Abstraction palette. So UCANBE brought out the Abstraction palette last year, and they have recently brought out two other palettes within the Abstraction Mega Palette. I should say, kind of like Johnny Depp with the Mega Pint. These are Mega Palettes. They brought out two more versions. They've similar to the first one, they have an extremely like colourful, bright one, and then the other one, which is the one that we're going to be trying today, is a little bit more of like an everyday, kind of muted, understated, kind of more of like a neutral colour kind of palette. I do have the first Abstraction palette. I don't know where she is. Like, I never really seem to know where anything is, which is ironic because I spent the morning tidying up my son's toys and cars and figures, and I was giving this whole spiel, you know, as us mums do, about how it's so important to be organised because then we know exactly what we have and we know exactly where everything is. And now I find myself sat on this chair, not having a clue about the location of my eyeshadow palette. So the Abstraction palette that we're going to be trying today, I think this is the 03 eyeshadow palette, number 3. She looks a bit boring, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm looking at her because I've just been looking at 02, which is the colourful one, and I'm looking at this one and I'm thinking, oh, it looks a bit dull, honestly, like, but I've made a commitment. I'm going to try that today, so we're going to try that today. But so that's number 3, and this is number 2, which is looking like a whole treat right now. I've committed to trying the other one, so we will put this one to one side for now, but I will definitely be giving this one a go. So hopefully in like the next week or two I should have my review of that palette up. But yeah, today I'm just looking at this thinking, oh my gosh, Anwen, why did you pick this one? It's just a super sunny day outside and it's very summery, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, do I want to try Mrs. Dull over here? But yes, I do want to try Mrs. Dull over here. Oh yeah, so just to mention, I forgot what I was going to say. I was hoping that if I went in confidently to that sentence, oh yeah, just to mention it, what I wanted to mention would come back, but it has not. So number 2 and number 3, these two, are available for $18.99 from the UCANBE website, and the original Abstraction palette that came out last year, that one is currently on sale for $11.99, also on the UCANBE website. So anyway guys, without further ado, I am going to begin. And to begin, like, I have no idea what look we're going to do, maybe like a taupey look or something, I don't know, but we're going to begin with, oh my gosh, this is where I just find it so difficult to decide. So to begin, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and then we're going to jump into this kind of grey taupey shade. I'm going to be popping that in my crease. Okay, so I actually really like that taupey shade. I think it's actually quite pigmented, like you can definitely see it there, and I really like that kind of cool toned like look. So I think I'm gonna go head first into like a taupey, like champagne ivory. I don't mean champagne, okay, I'm gonna like strike that. Oh my gosh, can you tell? I object. Can you tell that I've been obsessed with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial? But I want to get like a slightly deeper shade of this taupe. So, I think this is our man. Okay, this is the man. I'm going to go in with this one, and I'm going to just be, again, taking that all up in my crease. Okay, so I really like the last shade that we applied. It's definitely a slightly deeper kind of version of the first like taupey shade, but I'm going to actually jump back into the lighter taupe because I want to take it a little bit higher up, and then following that I think we're going to go in with this kind of even deeper taupey. It would be more of a surprise, wouldn't it, if I said my hair is not doing my head in. I put a little bit of pink through it as well, just fancied pink. I was like, I feel like it's been far too long since I had pink. So anyway, oh, and I've got my RuPaul. Can you see RuPaul? Oh my gosh, love RuPaul. Okay, so next we are going to go into this shade here, guys. So I'm going to just focus that in the crease. Okay, so we're going to move to under the eye, and I'm going to basically kind of replicate what we've done up at the top. So I'm going to go in with this shade that we've just used, and then I'm going to blend it out with a little bit of this shade. Okay, so just to mention that under the eye, I ended up going in with this shade here, which is a little bit more of like a, I cannot think of any of the names today, which is massively frustrating me, but it's I wish I could think of the name, but I can't. But that's it. I'm going to think of the name. I know for a fact when I'm editing this, the name will be it'll be popping up in my head. I'll be like, oh my gosh, where were you whilst I was actually filming the video? Anyway, guys, so we've done the under eye and we've done the over eye. So I just want to like do a little bit more with the over eye. By the way, just to note as well, it does look like we have a couple of cute duochromes in this palette. Oh no, actually, it's just one. Yeah, there's just one. I feel like actually, you know, I probably did this palette a disservice in the intro by saying like she was dull. I think I was like full of excitement for the video ahead, and I don't know, at first I was like, when I was just glancing at it, it didn't really excite me, but now as I'm looking at it, it's reminded me the reason why I chose to do this palette first, and that's because there are actually really beautiful looking shades in this palette. I'm thinking like, do I go for like this, or do I go for like this? Is what I was kind of thinking at the beginning. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay, really like this kind of chromy look. So I think that's helped me now decide what we're going to do next. Oh, has it? I don't think it has. I'm just going to distract myself by wiping away that swatch on my finger. Oh, right, okay, so no, I've not decided. Okay, so next I'm just going to pop this dark grey on my outer V, because otherwise we are going to be here all day, like we really are.
We done the quad back. I actually it very back.
Oh my gosh, Alex, well done. Show everyone how cool you look. Look at this biker. Alex, that is amazing. Big thumbs up. Honey, did you get the memo about the passport?
No, what?
Dre's passport coming next week.
Oh, buddy, I'm over the moon.
Yes! Yes, so we've booked a holiday, but me and the boys had to renew our passports. Mine came about 3 months ago. Alex, oh hello again.
Alex did it.
Oh, Alex says he make sure Dad charges it tonight.
Yeah, no, he's charging it now, so we can have a little turn later.
Alex, that is amazing. I'll come down. We'll go together and have a little. Can I go on the back and will you ride? Right guys, back to this. So I'm applying this beautiful, it's actually kind of like a very dark brown, and I'm just popping that in the outer corner here, because I think it's just going to give me the intensity that I'm demanding right now. I mean, it's blending out okay, honestly, it looks okay, but the shadow itself is very dry. Like, you know, you can get like creamy shadows, even if they're mattes, they can be creamy. This one's just very dry, but honestly, it doesn't seem to be affecting how it's blending or how it's looking. So, I mean, it's not perfect. It's not my favorite matte ever, but it's definitely not awful. And, you know, those lighter shades that I used, I was actually very impressed with how easily they blended and also how pigmented they were. Overall, I think so far the formula is really good. So I'm just taking a little bit of that same shade and I'm just putting it on the outer part of my under eye. Okay, right, so now I'm just going to blend everything out to within an inch of its life. Okay, so I've just been refining everything to make sure everything's blended nicely, and I did go back in with this very light, like almost like it's like an off-white shade, and I just went round everything. I popped it in the inner that bit there just to add a bit of brightness, and now I am going back in with this very dark shade that we've got in the outer V, and I'm just using that to just create a bit more impact. So that's what I'm doing now, and then we are going to move straight on to our shimmer. Okay, so I'm happy with everything that we've got going on. I feel like this is a, oh my gosh, like seriously. So I feel like this is kind of like a bridal look. Is it a bridal look? Probably not bridal look. In my mind, like bridal came. It was like yes, bridal. So in order to pick which of the kind of shimmers I wanted to put in my lid, I've done some swatches of the ones that most appeal to me, and I think I'm going to go in with this shade here, which to me this is like a cool toned ivory. So I'm going to be going in with this just to complete this whole bridal look. I really like everything. I like how everything's blended. I have no complaints whatsoever with any of these shadows. I won't go on too much because I'll leave that to the end, but so far I'm loving everything. Oh no, I forgot I was going to do a cut crease. Ah, can I be asked? No. Okay, right, so we're going in with this ivory shade. Oh yeah, so I was just about to say, oh, that looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Luna, what do we think? Luna's sat right in front of me here. Luna, do we love? I love this. But I didn't wet my brush per se, but I cleaned it. I wiped it because I hadn't cleaned it before. It was a bit dirty. So I've wiped it on a wipe, so she's a little bit wet. Just to give you all of the info. Oh, this is an absolutely beautiful shade. Look at that, guys. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. I don't think that this would have looked any better if I'd taken the 15 minutes it would have taken to have created a cut crease. It would have just caused more. Oh, Luna, girlfriend. Girl. Oh my gosh, I've got a massive bottle of water and she was attacking it. Okay, so guys, oh my gosh, like, yeah, that was exactly the look I was hoping to go for. Look at that. So I really love that. And now I'm going to go in with my finger. I always find that shimmers don't apply to their full beauty with a brush. I always will go over the top of them with my finger just to make sure we've got maximum fabulousness. Wow. Wowzawee. Okay, I love that. Okay, so guys, we're going to just keep moving. We're keeping moving. So I want to add some highlight to my inner corner. So we are going to go in with this shade, which is like a silver. Okay, so guys, just to note that this shade that I'm using under my eyebrow is this one. Oh my, and it's actually a beauty. I feel like, oh, this is gorgeous. Like, look guys, watch. Okay, you ready? You see that? Oh, MG. That one is so gorgeous. Okay, so guys, I feel like I'm so happy with everything. I am, however, going to just pop some eyeliner in. I'm going to do my mascara and then I'll be back to show you the final look. And this is why I do not wear falsies, guys. And this is why, because it's all gone wrong. Everything was going so well. And I put some falsies on. I just thought, wouldn't it be nice to have some falsies to finish the bridal look? But no, the fecking eyelash glue got in my eye and has caused my eye to water and everything's fucked up. No, guys, this is so annoying. Like, this is why, guys, this is why I fucking hate falsies. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Oh. Okay, I might as well just destroy the whole look, guys. Okay, let me just show you guys. This is the look. This is it. It was looking good. I thought it would look improved with some falsies there. But no, it's caused everything to be so destroyed. And I can't open my left eye because the eyelash glue got in my eye. And it's made it very irritated. And it's caused my mascara. It's caused the eyeshadow to leak. And now it's all fecked up, guys. I can't open my left eye. I mean, really. I mean, I look a bit like Britney Spears in her heyday, though, so that's great. Okay, so guys, right, I'm just going to have to wrap this up here because I am having a disaster that is currently going on. But, guys, I actually really love the eyeshadow palette. I think this is fantastic. Oh, guys, oh, this eye situation. Is it bad to get eyelash glue in your eye? I've got a feeling that's never going to be good. and I need to wash this out immediately. But guys, I was really impressed with the palette. I was really impressed with the options for shades, and I was really impressed with just everything. I loved everything, and I would really recommend it. I think it's good value for money, and I highly recommend it. And thank you to UCANBE for sending it to me, and a massive feck off to the eyelash glue, because that's just pissed me right off. But anyway guys, I am going to go and wash this off my eye. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye.